Let's go. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always low. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the haircut from Steve J. Clap, clap, that. Put him in the net chat. Lyrical chit chat. Bring that track back. Nigga in the tic tac. Smelling like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty. Been a bad influence. With my music showing, proving, legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping or your petty moving. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping about to lose it off these slicks and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. I am here uproot with force. Cut you like a fish and spill your sauce. Kill the track with no remorse. Spit those bars till I get hoarse. Break his face like I'm the man. It's no fact that I'm the man. With my tracks on high demand. Smack your face with a cheap pen. Sling your throat with the guillotine. One man army with a team. Wanna scheme in your dream. Cannot run that laser beam. Niggas never had that block on lock. All that bullshit needs to stop. All you do is lie a lot. I had sights right in my sock. What you do is search for a purse. Pop them shits like they your search. Put a grenade in your wife's purse. Top of the grade on this nice verse. Hit you with that Novocaine. All you had yourself to blame. Most these rappers have no shame. Welcome to my hall of pain. Bumming now, so long, get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so long, get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Break graffiti in your face. Kill that beat, don't leave a trace. Hopefully don't catch a case. Opposition isn't safe. Bomber that is mad as fuck. Got it locked like Attica. Fuckery, I had enough. Growing up, I had it rough. But my family held it down. Let me get a couple rounds. Toast to my dudes at Ghost Town. Charlatans is not around. Zap the taste right out your face. Every day I paper chase. Had the safe at mother base. Use a waste of the human race. Huh. Shout come boss. Got my rivals seeing stars. Not celebrities retard. Hit in the dark, throwing darts. Now you know the consequences. Niggas on the way and hopping fences. Got it from the mud deep in the trenches. This track slapped hard, knock him senseless. Bumming now, so long, get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so long, get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop. Now pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop.
1 2 1 2. Everybody hitting me up. Everybody, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yo. How I'm sounding? Let me know if I'm sounding copacetic over her. You better watch what you say around her. Don't mind me. I'm just being silly. But how I'm sounding, yo? Okay. Dynasty was goody though. What's going on, everybody? Pulling up, or it's about to pull up. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Episode 202. Council Roundtable. We talk about the old-fashioned rats and let y'all know what's happening. You dig? Right now I'm actually I'm watching Smackdown now. Like it's not live. I bring it back. You know, I saw it from the beginning, and I see Naomi got eliminated from Nia Jax. Not surprised about that. Pretty decent match. One thing I could say about this whole new administration, the one key thing is at least this dude Triple H is letting these motherfuckers get their shit in. Pause. I'll give him that. You barely see like 1 minute, 2 minute squash matches. And I don't think they should totally, stray away from that. I think squash matches are necessary sometimes. But for the most part, I see that he let, making more matches seem more competitive, and I'm here for it. Right now, I'm about to watch this dude Mello and Baron Corbin, see what they got going on here. But I wanted to talk about this shit real quick. Um, Not wrestling related. I want to talk about when it comes to this whole battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, right? We touched on it a few times here, rightfully so. Everybody's talking about this shit. You know, my main thing is I swear, like we live in such a pussy society, yo. Everybody's sitting there screaming bloody murder over this whole Kendrick and Drake situation. Oh, Kendrick went too far, talking about this, talking about that. What, like, what? If you people ever watched the URL battle leagues and all the other battle leagues, and there's no shot towards Kendrick, he did his thing. But compared to URL and shit like that, Smack, all them, he went super duper light. Let's call it what it is. You got Questlove coming out the woodworks. He said hip hop is dead. Really? And how old is Questlove? Isn't he like pushing 50? My dude, you've been around for the most craziest battles when it comes to rap history, hip hop history. Hip hop is dead because of this? This shit? What's going on here? You got Russell Simmons. Who is he at? Bally? Russell Simmons chiming in on basically he didn't say nobody name or whatever. He didn't say like Kendrick or Drake name, but basically he was talking about Kendrick, like how Kendrick talking about Drake being like a shitty father. Fuck it. It's not in verbatim, but that's basically what he said in a way. And I'm like, my dude, you should be the last to talk all the allegations that's on your jacket, sir. Old and new. We're not even gonna play with it. And I just think people are so soft skinned because we've been fed bullshit for like what, a decade plus, maybe longer than that. When it comes to this music, a lot of music has been trash and formulaic for way too long. So when they see a little blood on the water, when it comes to these battles or what may have you, now they like, oh, that's too much. Oh, you said too much. You doing too much. And then when it resorts to the whole Pac and Biggie shit, saying like, oh, people died over shit like this. Come on now. You know damn well Kendrick and Drake is not going in no damn streets to do nothing. Most, if not all, these rappers won't even go in the boxing ring to settle their differences. So let's stop. The most these motherfuckers is gonna do is be on Twitter, post memes, all types of goofy shit like that. And it's like the old heads is the main ones that's complaining about this shit. And I mean old heads respectfully. Because we all want to get there. We all want to get to the age where we could just sit there and look at the youngins live their life, whatever the case may be. Right? But It's funny how the youngins they loving these battles. They loving it. They eating this shit up like Thanksgiving dinner, or whatever. They're loving it. But the older generation, they feel some type of way. Make that shit make sense. This is what we grew up off of. KRS-One, Kumo D, Ice T, Jay Z, Cannabis, all these battles that took place. Pac, Biggie. Unfortunately, I mean, they lost their lives when it came to it, which was completely fucking stupid. Definitely not condoning that. But it's part of the culture. This is what makes motherfuckers sharpen their pen. Questlove and Russell, shut the fuck up. Cause y'all both sound like bozos. And I've been knew Russell Simmons was the weirdo anyway. I just wanted to say something about that real quick. Let's get back to the wrestling. Okay. Drop the link real quick. Right now, I'm currently watching Mello and Core Bum. But we're going to get to it, B. King of the Ring tournament still popping off. Like I said, Nia Jax advanced to the second round. Beat Naomi clean. Pretty decent match. Nice spot, too, with that top rope Hurricanrana. I ain't going to hold you. That was a nice spot. There you go. Pow! Pull up, pull up, pull up. Yeah, wrap this dude Core Bum up. Come on now. Like, man, look. When it comes to people being the number one contender, I've been lost hope when it comes to that shit. Like anybody could be a number one contender. Look at Christian. Love Christian and all. Love the patriarch gimmick. I love it. It's fantastic. He just lost to Edge. How the fuck is he the number one contender to the World Heavyweight Championship at AEW? That don't make no sense either. Which ties into the topic of the show. I figured, switch things up because I normally have like a WWE topic. So I'll switch it up with a AEW topic, like talking about the embassy turning on Swerve Strickland. Predictable, but I'm here for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Did this dude Brian Cage ever go against Swerve before? I don't think they ever fought before. Maybe like in Lucha Underground, something like that. Because you already know that's where they're going with it. They're gonna have a match, and I know Swerve is gonna take care of Brian Cage. He's gonna make Brian Cage look like $1 million. But yeah, that's the link right there, y'all. Oh, nice. Look like a suplex face buster. This dude Core Bum caught him with. Core Bum already losing on the main roster. Go figure. Okay, so Dynasty said in PWG. Okay, yeah, because okay, okay. Now I see that they starting to stream Iron Claw on Max. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I might do a review on that. What y'all think? Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't have no time to go watching in the movies. Nah, just the goons. Nana ain't turned. I don't even know what the hell Nana is at. Like, I don't know if he's injured or what. But yeah, this dude and they put him through a table too with a double razor's edge. Okay, we got Jade pulling up. tag team title in hand. No Bianca. I hope Bianca's okay because remember. Oh, okay, yeah. So she hold up, wait. I, did I miss something here? Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Cargill was always in the queen of the ring. Okay, yeah. Like I'm tripping. So why are they doing this? Why? Both of these women can't lose. Piper Niven and Jay Cargill can't lose. Why are they doing this? You know what? You're right, down and see. Yeah, she is going against Candice LeRae. You're right. And both women can't afford to lose that one either. Yep. What it do though? Off the top ropes network in the building. The fuck? But yeah, yo, I heard this goofy Dave Meltzer talking his nonsense again. I'm not surprised that The Rock wants to go up against Cody at Mania. I figured it would have been SummerSlam. But let's read this article real quick. Let me see. Pull this up real quick now. I see you, Black Star. You awesome for that. You know what I mean? You definitely awesome for that. And you can also hit the link. You know what I mean? You can hit the link and talk your shit, whatever the case may be. Everybody's welcome. You.
It was goody.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, sir?
Doing good. Doing good.
I'll read this article real quick. WWE hopes that the match between Cody Rhodes and The Rock happens when the latter returns to WWE. You know, speaking of The Rock.
Okay.
Something the company has seized and is reportedly planning. The final boss had previously mentioned his intention to come back and target Rhodes, regardless of whether he's holding the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. May have speculated that the match will take place at WrestleMania 41. So this is what Dave Meltzer said. Meltzer said at this point, the show is scheduled to feature Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. The Rock's idea is WWE title versus People's title. Those in WWE have noted that there is no guarantee Rhodes will be champion at the time, which is where the People belt comes in. But so many things can change over the course of a year. This dude takes us so trash. What type of take was that? Anybody could have fucking said that. Why is this dude, other than him being white, let's really be real, what, like, why does motherfuckers constantly praise this dude? That's the best you got?
We're talking about Cody, or are you talking about Meltzer?
Meltzer's take, yes. Like, anybody could have predicted that. Like, oh, it's going to be title versus People's title, and it might happen at WrestleMania. No shit, Sherlock.
Well, Meltzer's the born bred moron, so let's move on that one.
Like, this dude be killing me. He's like, yo, and they like, oh, da, da, da. I'm like, yo, Meltzer, he's a fucking hack. He's a hack.
He's worse than a hack.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, all that shit. You should have got the thumbnail with this dude, Gable Stevenson, Toph. That would have been better.
Gable Stevenson.
Remember when they had reenacted that shit, Angle and Stevenson, the milk truck, shit, yeah. You're on mute, Toph. What's going on?
Yeah, it was good.
No, I'm chilling.
You know what I'm saying? So far, to give people the progress or the update when it comes to the tournament, Naomi advanced and Mello advanced.
No, Naomi
Excuse me,
lost.
Nia. Excuse me, Nia Jax. Sorry about that. Nia Jax. Sorry.
Right.
Did you catch the pure stupidity of Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes for the title?
What's up, Ballet? Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I was busy doing something at the time, but I wonder how they're gonna go about that. You know what I'm saying? They're really gonna
The
put
Whites are
both
going to
titles on the
debut.
line. It got to
The-
be a DQ. It has
The
to be a
Whites are going to
DQ.
Bro,
debut.
nah, it's a Saudi pay-per-view, bro. That's it.
Yeah, the Whites are going to
Saudi.
debut. That's what's going to happen.
You said who's gonna debut?
The Wyatts are going to debut.
No, bro, it's a Saudi show. Y'all taking it too seriously. It's Saudi. There's always some fuck shit in Saudi. They don't care.
Yeah.
That's the one pay-per-view where logic goes out the window because the Saudi
Well,
prince
logic-
is supposed to see random
logic-
matches.
But yeah,
The
you
freaking
right.
Saudi
You
Prince
you
fucking
right.
Brady.
You right, Tove. You right, Tove. But they never had a title versus title match at a Saudi.
No,
So
they
that
didn't.
does-
They didn't say it was title versus title. It was champion versus champion. That's what they said.
Okay,
Okay,
so no
okay.
titles online.
Unless
better
they
be.
changed their mind, which they could. But
It
that's
better
what
be no title
commentators
online.
said. I mean, I don't see why not. I already said they ain't doing shit with the U.S. title. U.S. title don't mean shit in this show. So
Yeah, again, that's what I was saying. That the U.S. title doesn't mean shit anymore. That's what this is telling everybody.
Yeah, Cole Bum lost to the roll up. You seen that, right? Rolled him up like a burrito.
yeah, this is a very strange tournament. I appreciate the fresh matchups, but this is like some shit that like TK would normally do because there's too many people
Yeah, matches for the
in
second
this
match.
tournament that should not be losing. Like they
Yeah.
had Lashley in the first bracket against Tama. Why in the fuck is Lashley? First of all, why would you book him to be in the same bracket as Tama? Lashley don't need to be losing, and Tama literally just showed up. So
Right.
that's the lose.
He didn't even have. Did he even have a match? Yeah, he had like one match.
The
That's
tag match.
had
Right,
two
right.
matches.
So that's
And
weird.
it.
Right, that's weird. And then like I don't really give a shit about Baron Corbin, but like this dude literally just came back. He just got the call up back to come to the main roster, and you're putting him in the opening round against Melo, who also just showed up. So neither one of them need to be losing either. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, that's
Like if
also
I would,
weird.
like if I was WWE, like I would put Melo and Lashley on opposite sides of the bracket.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
so this tournament is really weird. And again, like fresh match, which I appreciate, but there's too many people and on both sides for both the men and the women who don't need to be losing. So like now, like because Jade just won, and she's about to face Nia Jax in the semifinals, and honestly, that could be a pay-per-view match, but it's just going to be a random semifinal. Like what?
It is a pay-per-view
Like-
match. The semifinals and the finals is going to be in Saudi, right?
Yeah,
Or do they say that?
the actual final will be in Saudi. Everything else is going to be on TV. So
Oh, okay.
So the
Yeah.
wait, so the finals of the King of the Ring is gonna be at Saudi?
yeah.
So
Oh,
just the
come
finals. So
on.
so not the semifinals. But that's
Right.
That's weird.
That is
It's the
so assy.
That's weird.
Unless they change it, which they may well.
They
change
got
it.
to. Come on, be like, y'all giving these dudes a little bit too much. Okay, so we got Dynasty about to pull up.
Yo, Dynasty, what's goody?
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, gentlemen? Yeah.
Like, except that you're a
What
friend
about you?
with us on Insta.
Yeah.
So we'll talk after the show.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
Yeah, buddy. But before y'all pulled up, you know what I'm saying? I was ranting about not wrestling related, but I was ranting on the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
Mhm.
Oh, that is brilliantly. That is so brilliantly stupid.
It's like, no, my thing is now these OGs want to sit here and say, oh, this is not good for hip hop, and you got Questlove saying that hip hop is dead, all types of bogus shit.
But Questlove has always thought that, though. Like
For me,
ever
the best
since-
part about the beef was was J. Cole just being like, "You got it," and basically got the fuck out of Dodge.
Because he knew
He
knew what was in the horizon. He's like, you know what, you the greatest rapper ever. I'll bow out, sir.
J. Cole.
Yo,
J.
I don't
Cole was
want this smoke.
J. Cole was basically like the dude in school who he saw the shit coming, so he called in sick that day. That's basically what he did.
No, it's like this dude fucking Riz that no.
Oh shit!
Nope.
Yo, Jay kicked Piper dead in the fucking nose. That looked brutal.
Did she break her nose?
Probably.
I hope not. Probably not. She's not bleeding.
Oh, okay. This is not broken then.
Yo, he's still getting in shape. I am people. He lost a little bit of weight.
Okay, I'm a little bit ahead of you guys. All I'll say is they got Thomas entrance on some Lucha Underground, like meets fucking the Hitman type shit. I like it.
Hitman.
It's cool.
He's Hitman. So since I'm about 2 hours
It's like a mixture of Kane and the fucking original Usos entrance.
Well, since I'm about 2 hours behind the both of you, or all three of you.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm up to the match I'm watching is Jade and Piper.
Yeah,
I'm
you like
watching-
a match or two behind.
Like I'm watching the Knicks versus the Pacers.
What's the score?
It's 100-99 right now. Looks like
Ooh.
Pacers have the ball. Yeah, they have the ball.
Yeah,
Pacers
but
How much
are
time?
right
the
now?
Knicks is up 2-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 minutes 23 seconds left to go in the game.
And the refs are up 5-2 for the Knicks.
Bailey says she here for Tama. Man, there you go.
She loved that whole bloodline. Who you kidding?
Hell yeah, B.
I mean, ooh.
I reps the
And she loves
bloodline,
her some
too.
solo.
Right.
Pascal. But yeah, the refs are cheating very badly for the Knicks.
Yeah, like that. The fact they didn't call a foul on Maxey was ridiculous.
The kickball, that's the part that's just shocking to me. Like, how the fuck do you call that kickball? That was nowhere near his foot.
I'm with you, Sam, man. Beef is good for hip hop. It makes things way
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, but
I don't know what the fuck
To a
rest of it's
point.
talking
Like,
about.
we don't need the people fucking killing each other like we did back in the day.
No,
But-
of course not. Of course not. But if they end up scrapping, fuck it.
Right,
them
right.
scrap.
But as long as it ain't no fucking Biggie and Pac levels of shit.
But pedophile though, that's going way too far.
Fuck that.
I mean, if
It
it's
is, it
true,
is. If-
fuck
if-
them.
if-
I mean,
Hey.
I've been saying for years that Drake is on some pedo shit.
Well, the whole fucking music industry, period's got some
Right.
shady shit going on.
Yeah, most of them they be grooming chicks.
No, but all I'm saying
Yeah,
is
And,
fucking-
and boys.
And I blame the parents because I don't give a fuck if you're a famous person, wealthy person, or rich person. Somebody who's 13, 14 has no business being in a house with someone in their fucking 30s. I'm sorry. And most of these parents were, if it's Hollywood, music, whatever, they know the deal. They just hope it works out. And when it
Yeah,
doesn't
they're
work
pimping
out,
them.
They want to.
It's like that old cartoon, they seeing dollar signs in their eye.
So let me ask you a question, Toph. So
What's
you
up?
think in the whole R. Kelly situation that the parents deserve like what, 50% of the blame, 60% of the blame?
Yeah.
Hell
Dude,
yeah,
man, it's crazy.
At
man. Every
least,
single one of us
especially
here,
in that
every single-
situation.
Every single one of us here on this round table are grown ass men, and I was hearing stories about R. Kelly being a pedo when I was in fucking 7th grade in fucking
Like I said,
2000. And it's
like I
Yeah,
said,
when I was in
2024.
high school, I'll never forget that shit. When I was in high school, and they had an article basically talking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah getting married.
I was just going to say that, yeah. The Leo was like, what, 14?
Yeah, and I'm
15,
the only one losing my
14,
mind. I'm
15.
like, yo, what type of time? What the fuck is this? And I was labeled a hater. People thought I was a hater. I'm like, oh y'all people retarded.
Like I said, the parents deserve 30% of the blame.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like if you're with, or like if your daughter's with some dude and the dude's in his fucking 30s, and your daughter's 15, and you're not.
Yeah, it's just disgusting.
You're not
And
driving to the
typically
concrete-
speaking, like the longer
I think
it
they
goes,
deserve
the
more of the blame. My bad, so I didn't mean to cut you off. But I would say like they deserve more of the blame because especially if you know the situation.
That I was just gonna say that,
Not
knowingly
exactly.
anyway.
Not
Like, if
over
you know
R.
the
Kelly.
situation,
R.
but
Kelly,
you letting that rock, you know the situation, but you letting that rock just because that person, male or female, got money. No,
Mhm.
you definitely a
R.
big part of the blame.
R.
Yeah,
Kelly,
'cause-
R. Kelly didn't need to put his thing into those little girls. No,
Nah,
he deserves majority of the blame. He deserves
It's the
70.
same
no, he's
story every
100%
time.
of the
It's
blame. That's
it's
all on
the
him.
same story. It's the same story every time because like the longer it goes,
Mm-hmm.
the more it's like there's no way people didn't know. Like the whole Bill Cosby shit. Bill Cosby was on that date rape shit for like 30 plus years. You don't do that shit for that long and no one hears about it through the grapevine. A lot of those
That's
girls, I'm saying girls, but they were grown women. A lot of those grown women that went to Bill Cosby's house, they knew the score. They were just hoping it'd be beneficial to their career. And when it wasn't, they cry foul X amount of years later. Same thing for the Michael Jackson shit. Now, the Michael Jackson shit, I never believed that first and foremost because when old boy
Right.
was alive,
I
and
didn't
was in
either.
court, they didn't test. They waited until he died, which was some bitch shit, by the way. But still, even though I don't think Michael Jackson did anything, when the people that accused him of what he did, like they were kids and they were like in Michael Jackson's hotel room. Granted, it was like the big suite and shit, but still, that's just fucking weird. It's unusual.
That,
And as
Yeah.
far as
Right.
Drake is concerned,
that,
I know
that
Drake was
interview-
talking to Drake was talking to what's her name? I don't fucking follow.
Well,
these
either
gypsies,
way, he's
but
all
these,
about that groupie life and has like 7 kids or something like that, right?
I think Drake. What's the chick's name? The chick from Stranger Things. I apologize to the listeners out there. Millie something. Millie Bobby.
Yeah, I'm not
that
sure.
British chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake.
What's-
Drake was
What's
following
her name?
her. Like
What's her
when she-
name? Black
Millie
Star.
Millie Bobby Brown. I think that's her name.
There
I
you go.
think.
That's the name.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Drake was befriending her when she was like fucking 13, 14 years old, and Drake was like fucking our age. Like what the fuck? Like that's just
Millie
weird.
Bobby Brown. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Just weird,
I-
bro.
I
Just
guess.
weird, man. Hollywood. I don't even call him Hollywood.
That
anymore. I
sounds
call him
like
Holly weird.
some bad R&B artists from like the early 90s. Like
It's
what's
fucking
his
weird,
mixture of Millie Vanilli and Bobby Brown?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that means I don't know, like what you can't sing and you could dance, or you could sing but can't dance. I don't know where they're going with that name, but whatever.
The weirdest one was fucking Dan
Nah, he
Snyder.
dances, but just repeats himself.
The weirdest one was Dan Snyder, and they had that Quiet on Set documentary a couple of weeks ago that went
Oh, that's
viral.
Yeah,
fucking
you know he's suing, right? You trying to sue them?
Yeah,
Oh, you threw me off there. I
He's
thought
the
you was talking
weirdest
about the old Washington owner.
Right. He's the weirdest one because what he did was he had Britney Spears' sister on
Pregnant.
one of his shows, and he
And got her pregnant.
He scripted Britney
Allegedly.
Spears' younger sister to have a kissing scene with Britney Spears' ex-boyfriend, who was
K-Fed?
who was over the age and she was minor. So let me break that down and let me say that again slowly. He produced a scene where the younger sister of Britney Spears made
Was
out
probably like around
with
16 at
Britney
that
Oh,
time.
that's
Spears'
that weird foot guy,
ex-husband.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
one.
so-
that was
Yeah,
the
the big
boss
fat
at-
guy. Yeah,
one
yeah.
that
That
was
dude's
boss at Nickelodeon.
weird. Did you
So
know
you're
his
the sister,
fucking
you're
pool
making
is a
out with Your
foot?
sister's ex, who is an adult, and you're a minor. Like, there's just nothing about that. shit
No,
that's-
no.
Like everything about that story, that was a fucking horror show. That entire show was a fucking horror. It was fucking horror.
And that's the thing. I never growing up. I wasn't a Nickelodeon kid. I was like a Cartoon Network kid. So
No, I
all that
was
shit that
definitely a
was going on-
Nickelodeon kid. But it was all the
Like-
cartoons. Like, unless it was all that, I really wasn't into it.
yeah, I watched Nickelodeon a little bit, like Double Dare and shit like that.
Right,
My
right.
main-
That's before all that, though. But
My main thing was like I never got the whole sliming thing. Oh, you got slimed. I'm like,
yeah, I
what's
never
so
understood
funny
it.
about
It was
that? This shit
funny,
was
but I
gross,
never
man.
got it.
Like the worst part about that, documentary was when they said that they produced scenes and like it was like all sexual and like they showed the scenes. I was all like, why would you let your kids watch any of this shit?
Honestly, I always thought the slime shit was sexual, even when I was a kid. I mean, think about it. You're minding your own business, you're on stage or whatever show you're on, and then here's this hot, gooey, liquid substance that's coming out of nowhere and it gets all over you. And if you, no, I'm being serious. And if you look at a lot of clips,
I know. It just what you said. It came out great.
I'm just saying. And if you look at all the clips, 90% of the time, it was always the girls that got slimed. Rarely ever dudes would get slimed. It was always the girls.
Except it was always that redhead kid that got it every once in a while. Danny something.
Didn't the Rock get slimed? Pause.
Yeah, everybody did. Like it's a thing.
There was a part like in the documentary with like some little girl fucking doing a hand job to a fucking potato. It's like, oh God.
What?
Oh no,
yeah,
that was Ariana.
That was Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm a little older. I wasn't watching Nickelodeon at that point.
The reason why I know about it because my lady was telling me like, nah, babe, you gotta watch this Quiet on the Set shit. This is actually really good. And we really sat there and binge watched that whole shit. Like it was crazy.
Yeah. Like I'm sitting there.
What's it on Netflix?
He would put his arm. Did you guys see how he put his arm?
It's on Hulu, I think.
Hulu.
Would you say? First of all, TKO, what's going on, my dude?
It was getting TKO.
What you said now? What you said now, Toph?
I said, you see like those pictures, those still frames of Dan Snyder like putting his like it's like he gives them a hug, but it's like his shoulder, his arm is like it's a weird like choke like hug, and he always does it around the girls.
So kind of like Tony at first.
Yeah, just really weird, bro.
Yeah.
Really weird.
There you go, Dynasty. Ballet says on the ID channel also.
Oh, okay.
Like I was sitting there and like I was watching it. I was like, how do you let kids watch this? How do you let anybody above the age of 20?
Because their parents aren't watching it really. They're thinking, okay, it's just like a kid's show. It should be no fucking issue. Like remember Rocco's Modern Life?
Yeah, I remember Rocco's. I remember.
Yeah.
Like there were so many subliminal fucking shit in there that we wouldn't even catch as a kid. You watch as an adult, like what the fuck?
But back on what you were saying, Sam, man, like I'm all for it. Like especially like I have no tolerance whatsoever for fucking child abuse and all these.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Right.
So if he's on that time, get him the fuck out of here. So I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for that shit.
TKO was goody.
But if it's not true, then Drake has a lot, or that that Drake.
Yeah, it's a defamation of character lawsuit. Yeah. But if it's not, if he's capping, that shit would have the OVO camp would have been filed that shit.
Didn't he take like a young girl to prom or some shit too? So it's not a first time thing. Like
Brandy did that shit with Kobe there.
Oh, they're gonna talk about Kevin Spacey. Oh, I gotta see that. I used to fuck with Kevin Spacey. That disappointed me. I'm like, damn, not Kevin Spacey too. Yeah, Kevin Spacey. He was out there messing with them little boys.
Yeah, because wasn't he in that fucking American Beauty?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
that whole fucking thing was him.
Yeah, good
right.
Movie,
With that was a whole scene of him fucking basically with that little girl. I mean, she's technically an adult because she's a senior, but still, it's just fucking weird.
Right. Yeah.
Quick update: Jalen Brunson just hit a 3 to tie the game with 36 seconds left to play.
Yeah, that Brunson dude been wilding out.
It's that whole team, man. They fucking Nova is clutch as fuck.
Yeah. That whole fucking Nova squad.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget they ran through that tournament. The second one they won. The second one they won, they didn't have a game that was in double digits. They won every game above double digits and won by an average of 18 points per game.
The Carolina game.
Hold on, wait. Let's go down. Like I'm still not impressed with the Knicks. I don't care if they win the championship. They owe us 2 more championships when they win this one.
It's not their fault that fucking Melo was fucking out of shape.
Jordan machine gun through the East. There's no fucking way you win the title.
No, but let's TKO talk real quick. What's going on, my guy? How are you, sir?
Just got in. What's Gucci, y'all? What I miss?
Yeah, we all over the place
King of the Ring stuff,
it's
basically.
a lot going on. Yeah,
you're just shooting the breeze right now.
Man,
are you up to date with the King of the Ring results so far?
Yeah, I am. They on to They on the AJ versus Orton now.
Again, 2 hours behind.
Yeah, right now. I just finished watching the match between Bianca and this chick, Candice LeRae, which lost, no shock. But I noticed, let me find out, they really trying to embrace that heel. They might go heel. Matter of fact, they might as well go heel now. Candice LeRae and Indy, because Indy caught Bianca Belair with the forearm to the kneecap, or not the kneecap, but the calf, back to the back of the leg outside the ring. So they might, yeah. So I don't know. They might have a story going on with that, because
that's gonna be the tag match.
I don't mind.
They're gonna have to, because ain't Loomis coming back?
I don't
supposedly.
mind. I don't mind them being heel. I'm gonna be honest with you, but at the same time, my question is, why the hell are both the women's tag champs in this tournament?
Because they're going to face against each other in the finals, the SmackDown side.
Yeah, it's going to be the SmackDown final. Yeah.
Yeah, but why though?
Or Bianca's going to lose before that, because
because of that whole calf injury. That whole calf injury is
probably.
Yeah, that's going to be the story. The calf injury.
I could see that.
Yeah, kind of like Eddie and Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Solo. You think I can't see that's fake ice, Solo? Come on, Solo. This dude Solo wearing fake ice.
Brett looks like he got fouled.
Come on. What do we do? Wait, stop. Let's stop. Hold on. Okay. Solo, you are in the bloodline. Why are you wearing fake? Why are you wearing fake diamonds, sir? What are we doing here?
Because he ain't on that Roman money yet.
Exactly.
He's still on his NXT contract.
Right.
You see that shit right off the top, bro? This dude wearing fake diamonds.
He just found his voice now, bro. Come on now. He ain't on that timing yet.
Right. And they still got paid for everything.
Right.
Quick update. Indiana's about to win game 3. 2-1 Knicks.
What's the score?
Final score 111-106.
This is final. Okay.
In the final,
it was tied. What happened there?
If that's the case, then don't wear the diamonds in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because Ballet said the money's going to his wife and kids. That's awesome. Yeah, take care of your family, but just don't wear the diamonds then, because you wearing fake diamonds make you look crazier.
That and fucking why is this fucking Savage wearing diamonds?
I don't mind. I mean, the black gloves are fine, but Jesus.
You're supposed to be the killer of the group. You ain't supposed to be worried about that type of shit. Roman, yeah.
Brenton's yelling at the refs saying that he got fouled. And it looks like he's walking off the court.
Also, fucking.
Oh, man. Okay, who's this in the background? Who we got here? Oh, shit.
Who is it?
We got a black star. We got a black heart. You want to keep your camera on or you want to turn it off? What you want to do? You leave it on? Give me a thumbs up if you want to leave it on. Okay, got you.
Who is that, Owen? Owen?
Yeah, what did it do, though?
What's good?
Yo, man, what's happening, Council? It's your boy Blackheart, man. I'm finally in this bitch.
That's right.
Mr. Sandman, what it do, pimp?
What's going on, sir? Let me introduce you to the tribe.
I'm sitting here in this bitch, watching this Pacers in this game my damn self.
Yeah.
My dude. Saying, I was going to introduce him in SmackDown tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie, man, but I was gonna catch up with that shit later. But this game was way more.
Yeah, I'm playing catch up right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's better off watching on the catch up.
Yeah, man. What's going on? Yeah, man. So what's going on with SmackDown, man? Since I missed
I'm gonna let the gentleman talk to you about that real quick. Go ahead, yeah.
As I'm over here rolling up this dope real quick, man. Yeah, man. Entertain me real quick.
It's 6:45 out west, so yeah, I haven't catch any of that shit.
What about
you guys? Go ahead.
I mean, I'm the only one that's up to date with everything. I mean, they got the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. They got Nia Jax advanced. Jade Cargill advanced, Bianca Belair advanced. So That's for the women. For the men.
So what's the bracket look like on there? Do they have to face each other in the finals, or they face each other in the second round? Bianca and Jade.
Well,
I was
Bianca,
for a
Jade,
final, but it looks like that's not going to happen. It looks like this is going to be the final.
yeah,
Right, because they have a SmackDown final and a Raw final, and then those two were to face each other.
Yeah,
right. I can figure out the Raw final. The Raw final might be Gunther versus Dragunov.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's truly looking like over there on the Raw side. SmackDown, since I didn't watch it, I don't know.
So far, I could tell you it's Jade versus Nia Jax. So
the SmackDown side will probably be AJ and LA Knight again.
No. Like what I'm seeing.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They got two of them advanced already in the men's side.
Like I don't think people are seeing it, but what I'm seeing is that the final could be Jay versus Tama Tonga. That's what I'm thinking.
Henny God was good. Henny God
so
put
who?
the shot glasses.
So fucking Jay gets Gunther.
Yeah, Jay beats Gunther because of some bullshit.
No, because he had him beat before, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but you really think
I would say this though. Hold on, wait.
Hold
on. I want to say this real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Am I the only one not really interested in Jay versus Ilya? I'm not really interested
I like that
in that
matchup
match.
though. I like it.
I think their styles is not gonna mesh well. I don't think they.
I'm not feeling the Dragunov guy at all. I don't see what the big deal
What?
is.
Oh wow!
You didn't watch his match?
Yeah, Tope been saying that. Tope been saying that when he was on NXT. He been
that was my next question. Yeah, that's gonna be my next question to whoever said that. Like, have you watched any of his stuff from NXT UK before he came over to NXT in America before that, or was it just off of just what you see right now?
My introduction to him is just a few limited stuff I've seen on NXT, and just from what I've seen, I just don't get it.
Okay,
you gotta watch the match against Gunther.
Yeah, you gotta look at him like the David versus Goliath type of complex when it comes to that. Like, he's way better when he faces bigger people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, same thing as like who's that dude on SmackDown? Tyler Bate. Same thing, just like him.
Yeah. If anything, I would say Dragunov is more brutal than Tyler Bate.
Yeah, he reminds me of Low Key a little bit.
Or he reminds you of like a little.
That's probably why I can't get into him. I just don't think he's in the right company.
Right, because he's just a little guy that's just a little too stiff. So you know
who he reminds me of then? You know who he reminds me of? That villain boxer from Rocky 4.
Oh, Drago.
Drago. Yeah.
Not Drago. Come on now.
Yeah, Drago. Yeah. He reminds me when I see him. He's a Drago, but he's just smaller.
When I see
Gunther's
Drago. This isn't an insult at all. Like, I'm not insulting him or like anybody from the era. When I see him, just based off what I see, he just reminds me of like mid to late 2000s, like TNA X Division, like low. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a compliment.
I know. I just don't think he fits WWE. Like, I won't fault you. Like, if you believe that way, it's your.
So would you say like all right? I'm gonna name like an independent wrestling company off my head, like PWG, for instance, would be perfect for like Dragunov, so like that, because that's hard hitting, more of his strong style type of suit compared to what I guess my man is saying. The American style of wrestling is something he's gonna be in the midst of, but people's gonna have to really get used to his style a lot, and they have to really accept that. You can't get it like right off the first match.
Yeah, I don't think he fits WWE, because WWE is more about characters, larger than life personalities, catchphrases, stuff like that.
You're right, Tove. But as of late, especially as of late, you notice WWE is trying to basically tap into more of that ring work now. Like, when it comes to the aggression,
they're trying to ease into it.
That's fine. Look at Gunther. Look at Gunther. Gunther's a great example of that.
Is he a good talker? No.
Dragunov? Not really.
Not really.
No.
But look at Gunther. Give me 1 second. Gunther was the same way at first. Everybody was like, "Oh, Gunther sucks on the mic. He can't talk on the mic."
Right, but he's a heel, so it works. No more.
Like the only thing Gunther has to say is if he dies, he dies, and I'll be set.
No, not the Ali God thing again.
Gunther about to get ice on the Monday Night Raw.
For right. What WWE likes to do though, right, with like these international wrestlers stuff like that, they want to Americanize them to the point it's like their speech, dialogue, and everything like that has to sound like you can hear them talk.
You can't Americanize.
Damn! They just assassinated this dude Montez Ford with the spike.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies.
Ever since they was named the Pride, you know what? Just wrap them up.
Yeah, the pride ain't working for me anymore, man.
Say it with me, everybody. I say it every
that
week.
Shit ain't working.
Say it with me, everybody. Every week I say it.
Man.
Triple H does not know how to book black people.
And this is the time. Listen, this is the time right here, right? And this is the perfect time right here for Montez to go solo. This is the perfect time for him to go solo.
Do not mess with me.
Go ahead, talk your shit, TKO. Now let TKO talk his shit. Go ahead.
Nah, fuck this, man. I'm not talking about the Pride no more. Fuck this. WWE, stop fucking with me. I swear to God. If I hear street business on SmackDown one time, I swear.
Cut the check.
How many times have I said it, Sandman? I said it. Triple H does not know how to book black people. This dude chose Theory over Swerve. I will never get over that.
That's pretty insane.
Blackheart, to piggyback on your point, that would make.
Blackheart. That's Black Star. You know, we got the Blackheart and we got a Black Star.
Gang,
we go.
Gang, we in here.
Gang.
IWC, YWC. They ain't
hold on, Tove. Let Black Star continue. Go ahead, Black Star.
Like if Montez turns himself into a single star, that'll make his death quicker.
I mean, you think so?
Yeah.
What?
Wait. I see more potential in Montez than Angelo Dawkins. If Montez leaves, Dawkins is in the doghouse.
Dawkins is fucked.
Dawkins is fucked. He needs Montez. Montez don't need him.
And
he might be worse off than Jimmy Uso.
Dawkins is actually really good. That's the thing is that Montez oozes superstar potential.
I can't believe I'm saying this, bro, but I'll trust Vince with black wrestlers over Triple H. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh. That's a hot take right there.
Nah, he ain't wrong.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
What has he done? What has he done with any black wrestler since he took
Keith
over?
Lee?
Not a damn thing.
Well, he just started. All right, let's not do that because it's been like decades. This dude Vince had black people eating fried chicken and dancing and from the jungle and shit. He's not gonna do that.
And he had Roddy Piper paint half his body black for a WrestleMania match.
That's a nuclear take. That's a nuclear take, not a hot take. That's a nuclear take. I don't know about that one, sir.
Fuck.
No, bro.
Yeah, he just got vivid memories in that Booker T promo.
Wait, but I mean, all right, but what I meant to say was the racial byline between Vince and Triple H is a long margin. It's a long margin.
I think Triple H is I think he's got his finger on the pulse internationally for the UK folks, the European folks, the Australian folks. I don't ever think he's ever had black folks in his best interest. I don't see it. I trust Shawn Michaels more.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Toph. Do you think he's racist?
I don't think he's racist. I just don't think he understands black culture. And to this day, when you ask him about Booker T at WrestleMania 19, he avoids the question.
I was going there with it too.
I literally just said that 2 minutes ago.
Didn't this dude hand Booker T a towel and told him to fetch him a towel?
Yep.
That was
oh my god.
That was.
I don't think he understands. I don't think he understands black culture, and I don't think anybody on his creative understands black people. That's just me.
But that was all that they got
ballet
team is full of white people. Because all that they got for talent, I mean, as far as the creative process, is nothing but white people. True. That's the main reason why. If you change the infrastructure in the whole company and you have some black motherfuckers that actually know what the fuck that they're talking about from their backyard experience.
The creative team is full of people who don't even know wrestling.
I'm telling you,
what was the name of that girl, yo?
I'm telling you,
literally had no clue. Went on an interview and said, "I know nothing about wrestling," and got fired like 2 days later.
Like
she said she didn't even know Bobby.
Damn, I know exactly who you're talking about. It was one of the writers, right?
Yeah.
That's the trick. She said she ain't even know Bobby Lashley. I'm like, girl, why are you there?
Like I'm telling you,
Like,
I tell you this much right now.
That just seems like a person, right? That just seems like a person that just trying to get any job and then like didn't have like the qualifications to, and she just got in.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And then like once you have to put something right in front of their faces, they're like, oh shit.
Going back on it, maybe she was fucking with Vince.
Like I tell you this much right now.
She was hired under the Vince administration.
The one person
and had no qualifications whatsoever.
Like the two white people I trust.
Oh, bad boys, let's go.
Looking black people. It's HBK. It's HBK and Bret Hart. Those are the two people I trust.
Didn't you say that too, Toph? I think Toph said that.
Yeah, he definitely said something about Bret Hart for sure.
Toph said that he trusts HBK. Go ahead.
Yeah, I trust Sean. I'll trust him with black folks, and I trust Triple H. I just don't see it.
Like
didn't he say he talks jive? He's like yo, Triple H. I know how to talk jive.
Like you put Brett.
What the hell was the name of that movie from the 70s with that shit?
Like you
I'm just still not over the fact that he chose.
Let's not try to talk over each other too much. Let's try to.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Now y'all good. You know it happens. Like the energy is. I love the energy. Don't get it fucked up. But let's try not to talk over each other too much.
All right.
Let's go clockwise. I'm gonna have Black Saw, you go first, and then we go to Tove, then down the seat, and we go from there.
Like I was saying before, like you put Brett in the head of creative, Bobby Lashley would be champion tomorrow.
No. he would totally book Sami Zayn as your champion.
What do you think, Tove?
Sami Zayn will be champion of Raw. Bobby Lashley will be champion of SmackDown.
Nah. He loves the fucking worker.
I think Brett's
Sean maybe, but not Brett.
I think Brett's too busy listening to random 90s R&B hip hop tracks to really pay attention.
I bet he loves that track "What a Man" from Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, man. But like I said before, man, shout outs to Stephanie, because Stephanie was the one that was the one that gave Swerve the big break to begin with. You know, that was her.
Remember, she created John Cena.
Right, exactly. Stephanie knows more about black folks than Triple H does. I trust her.
Freestyle,
yeah. Oh, Shane's the main one that understands it.
Yeah, Shane too. Shane also, yeah.
Shane with his damn Jordans. Shane with his goddamn.
Exactly.
I'm just confused because he chose Theory over Swerve, and Theory's.
How could you pause clockwise, Bally? How's clockwise pause? I don't get what's going on.
All I know is
and just like that,
the fact they got rid of Swerve is a joke.
Okay, so they announced they got a contract signing going on, I guess next week.
I hate
next week
those.
SmackDown, Cody and this dude Logan Paul. So expect Cody Paul. I said Cody Paul, excuse me. So expect Logan Paul to
Logan Paul's getting a title shot?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't announce it. They didn't announce it. They just said it's going to be
champion. They did. They said your next opponent, your next challenger is Logan Paul.
But they didn't say the belt was on. I don't think they said the belt.
Yeah, they said it's your next challenger, so that's basically saying the belt's on the line.
Not necessarily.
Cringe.
It don't matter. It's fucking Saudi, so nothing's gonna happen.
I'm turning off my brain for 95% of that match.
They only do it for the Saudi fans anyway.
Hey, we're gonna be here for it. You know we're gonna be here for it.
Oh, you might be right on the Tama Tonga thing.
What?
Talking about me, right? Or...
Yeah.
And just like
tell this dude Randy Orton stop injecting pork fat into his fucking muscles. Like this dude look crazy over here.
Randy's gonna turn mega heel on KO.
Like, have you guys noticed that shit? Like, all of the motherfuckers that came back to WWE, if they was injured, what may have you? If they was injured or they went to AEW and came back, they bulked the fuck up like crazy. Look at CM Punk.
Yep.
CM Punk.
He bulked the fuck up. Look at that shit. He didn't look the same in AEW like how he looks now.
Yeah. You know WWE's plan.
He looked a lot better.
You get on a fucking.
To be honest with you.
Here we go.
I don't know about that now.
Like
at what part? At what part we talking?
He looked awful at the Rumble, bro. But even before
at the Rumble, yeah. We're talking now.
I know some people were using the injury as an excuse, but just based off the one in-ring performance.
Well, yeah, because he was blowing up because he hasn't been in the ring in fucking forever. He's had what 3 matches?
That's the crazy part, though. That's the crazy because when he showed up at the Rumble, his last match was at Wembley, which was just a couple of months prior. So it's like, what the fuck was he doing then?
He was hurt.
He was still hurt.
Was he having the injury?
He's probably at home.
What you guys said, Blackheart?
Nah, I was like, he's probably at home eating donuts with Larry, his dog.
Yeah, he was definitely eating them fucking muffins. Facts.
Right.
No. But with me, everybody knows WWE's policy. You get on the weights immediately. I don't give a fuck. You get on the weights, you get big as fuck.
I think there's freak injuries, and then there's your body trying to tell you something. His body's trying to tell him something.
Oh yeah, his body's been breaking down for a while.
That you done, son?
But you did say he wasn't a draw, though, Tove. Let's admit to that, my guy. You said he wasn't a draw. He's not going to be a draw at WWE. You did say that.
He's not. WWE
he is.
God.
What are you talking about?
WWE itself is the draw.
Let's just say he's not the main draw. Let's just say that. He's not the main one.
Bro, you want him to say something good about Punk so bad.
It's not going to happen.
I'm just saying it's reality. It's just
no, bro, because at some point you have to give back. He's not giving back.
He
hasn't got a chance to give back.
Yo, you know,
he's getting hurt.
He only did one match and then he got injured. So how's that really getting
because he's washed. That's why he's washed.
No, it's because he took off for fucking 10 years. They can't bump anymore.
Father time don't waste time for nobody. Not for you, not for me, not for anybody, especially not for a wrestler.
Nah, but Punk right now, if Punk really needs to be, what he needs to do is he needs to go at least 1 year without getting injured.
I agree.
That's not going to happen.
It's not. I agree with that one.
What's up, Black Saw? What's up? Talk to us.
Know what Tove's hate of CM Punk reminds me of? Bret Hart and Goldberg.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Like a motherfucker has nothing good to say
it's
at
pretty much
all.
what you guys just said. If he can go 1 year without any bullshit, I'll shut up. He hasn't.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. You're gonna find something else to talk about. Like, you see what he did.
I don't think 1 year without any shenanigans is a hard ask.
No.
The fact that he can't
let's just say
everything.
Well, he's already got half. Well, he's almost got half a year, so we'll see.
Well, not 6. I mean.
Well, he's hurt, so that counts.
We're talking about like backstage bullshit. Then yeah, but injury
and he's been behaving himself definitely when it comes to that. You don't see no backstage shenanigans. He ain't spazzing.
Well, that's because nobody talks in WWE. They know how to shut the fuck up.
Last chance. It's almost like he's on his last chance.
No, he's definitely on his last chance. Well, he can't go nowhere else. It's a fact.
So, like, are you talking about from August to August?
Nah, I'm talking about backstage. I was talking about backstage bullshit. That
no.
I'm
talking about like total team. Like, are you talking about from all in to SummerSlam? Are you talking about that?
Since he got hurt again, we can't even do that. So what needs to happen is, let's just say he comes back at Clash of the Castle. Let's just use that generic statement. If he comes back at Clash of the Castle, what's that? Was that June, July?
Yeah, June.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when he comes back, he needs to go from that to July of next year. Nothing. No shenanigans, no injuries, no bullshit. 1 year.
That's not going to happen.
I remember this is episode 202.
Check this out. You know what?
Let's mark this. I'm a trim this shit. I'm a trim this shit and make this shit known. Hold on, y'all. This is this right here, like this is a declaration right here. You said it on episode 202. I'm gonna clip this shit because I'll be taking my notes. So you gonna say something nice about CM Punk? Damn it! Nah, I'm fucking with you.
He's not gonna have to because he's not lasting a year, not getting hurt.
No. He said that without a backstage issue.
And he said injuries too.
He said everything. He said everything. He got to be a complete angel.
Nah, listen, that's
what. So now listen, be on time. You work with
Yeah.
everyone.
Fucking.
All right. Here's something you guys remember. Remember all those years ago on TNA when Jeff Hardy fucked up the Victory Road?
Yeah.
For that?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he was gone for a bit, and remember he came back, and they turned it into a work. Remember that one? It was like a backstage segment where like AJ basically chewed him out. Right. And they just did, and to TNA's credit, they did a very like a slow burn build. What they call it, the Bound for Glory series, where you got a title shot, whatever. But basically, Jeff came back, and he literally had to work his way back up the ladder. And to his credit,
damn, Black Card, you still rolling that blunt? You take forever to roll a blunt.
First off, motherfucker, I was doing something else back here. You been clocking my rolling and shit.
That's right, roll that shit.
Light you can't fuck with perfection.
Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. I appreciate that.
I got you.
Could anyone want those sloppy ass blunt all of a sudden the shit just be unraveling in the front? No, I can't.
Nah, I feel you on that. That's why I don't smoke with nobody. But go ahead.
I'm facing my own ones.
No, that's it. Basically just the Jeff Hardy thing. Jeff was clean, and they started pushing him. So that's
until he fucks up again.
Right.
Yo, for the real hip hop heads, not chill. For the real hip hop heads, I remember that track Henny got like, wow, that's crazy. You just took me back.
Redman.
When this dude had did that shit, Redman,
Tupac taught me how to roll.
Tupac taught you how to roll?
Yeah, I watched.
Who taught me how to roll? I think Cameron, Jim Jones, or Jewels taught me how to roll. I was 13 when that happened.
Man,
I just remember watching this video of him on like a bleacher set, and him just rolling a blunt. And I was like, all right, that's how you do it. Because you used to suck at it. After watching that, I picked it up.
I saw her from Phillies.
Strawberry Phillies was that shit.
I started with Cigarillos back then.
Cigarillos?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in New York, like in the Bronx, like that was our thing. We used to smoke from Phillies at first, and after that, it went to like Dutches and green
Dutch Masters,
chocolate Dutches.
Oh,
chocolate cigarillos. Yep.
The chocolate Dutches was brutal. Like I don't know why I used to smoke that shit. That shit was like smoking the carpet.
All right, it was like this, right? You had to smoke those chocolate cigarillos with like some real sour D or like some real haze that was out back then. That was the only time where you could be able to smoke those things. To really be honest.
Where you from though? You from New York? It sounds like you got the little New York accent.
Boston.
Yeah, I knew how to be East Coast.
You know what I'm saying?
Shots go out to the Bean Town. Word up.
Definitely sour D's and haze were probably like the only two batches that worked well with that cigarillo, the chocolate cigarillo shit. Everything else was garbage.
Yeah, definitely ain't smoking no Reggie out of that shit.
Hell no.
Toby, I guess Tobe lost connection, but you already know the vibes. Tobe, just hit the link, pull back up to the table.
Sure.
And just like that, the King of the Ring tournament is over.
Just like that, King of the Ring is fucked.
At least for the night, anyway.
I won't say. I wouldn't say it sucked. I don't say.
What happened to Kofi versus Ray?
It's gonna be at a house show.
What?
So they're doing that match, and they're doing that Shayna Baszler and whoever that she's facing in a house match this week.
Yeah, at least going to air it on Peacock or something.
I'm not mad at that. You know why I'm not mad at that? Because the people
on television on Raw, which is crazy.
No, I would say this. I'm not mad at that because say like if you was in that city and they pulled up to your city, wouldn't you want to see a King of the Ring?
No doubt. But are they going to air it on Peacock or something?
No, they're not.
Yeah, that's right. That's what.
They're probably just going to like tape. Oh, my fault.
They're probably going to.
Now you good? No, hold on. You go. I was saying, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like what they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna have like a photographer or someone there taking shots of it, and then they're gonna make like a little slide.
Nitro stills.
Oh, the little like they used to do with the pay-per-views and shit, like the little still shots.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the ECW special.
They're probably gonna air the clips on Raw to show who won, but yeah.
No, like the funniest thing ever. Remember on like Monday Nitro when he used to show the Nitro stills after pay-per-views? Like, here came Scott Steiner turning on Rick Steiner last night. They just showed like the stills of it. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, my favorite Scott Steiner promo is forever gonna have me in stitches. Is the one he said about DDP's wife.
Oh yeah. Did they get into a fight afterwards?
Yep, backstage right after.
Yeah.
Yep.
You act like it's a big deal. Why don't you tell me who hasn't been with that bitch?
Damn.
Low key, man.
He was great. He was great. Fucking nutcase, but it was fucking hilarious.
Scott Steiner's funniest promo.
My favorite one was when he was working out and he was telling the Lauren chick in TNA, like, come work out with me. And you could hear Joe laughing in the background.
Take your shirt, come work out with me.
No, Scott Steiner's funniest promo was when he was in WCW and he did a shoot promo about Ric Flair fixing his broken yellow teeth.
Yeah, banana nose, horse tooth bastard or some shit like that.
Yeah, but Flair got to get it together.
Nah, but the funniest thing with Steiner was when okay.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Like
the
shit with Flair, man. Like he got to get it together. Like you can't be getting into arguments in local pizzerias and all that shit. That ain't
where
that
that suit.
The dude's drunk 24/7. What do you expect?
Like that's the equivalent of you at the corner store in the Bronx arguing with motherfuckers at the counter. Like, what are we doing here? Like, and then I heard he tipped somebody off. He gave somebody a big tip just to you know what I mean, be on some goofy shit, man. Flair, man. Damn,
like
Flair.
The funniest Ric Flair shoot promo was when they were in a table for four, right? And like they were talking about TNA. And he said, TNA, man, I hated that shit.
You know what? Quick little side note. I don't appreciate them burying TNA like that because I get it. TNA at that time was a shit show, but for y'all to publicly do that shit is whack because at that time WWE wasn't fucking with y'all. And y'all needed somewhere to go to get a fucking paycheck, and they gave you that chance. Not only that, made you a dominant wrestler on the card.
To be fair, on one of the tables for fourth, I think it was AJ, Sting, Jeff Jarrett, and somebody else. Like they were talking glowingly about TNA, except for Sting. Sting didn't like the 6-sided ring. But AJ liked it, Jarrett liked it. Like they're actually having a conversation.
Their identity. But it is Sting we're talking about. You know I got stories on that dude, Sting. We all got stories on Sting when it comes to his, I guess you could say, mental health.
The greatest super babyface of all time is Sting.
The fuck?
No. What'd you say there, Black Star?
Man started. Don't
the
get
greatest
started.
stupid babyface of all time is Sting.
Oh, stupid babyface. No, it's Ray.
It's Ray.
Black Heart. This is a thing, right?
I thought it was Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat.
Wait, hold on, Ricky. Hold on, wait. So
he's not a dumb babyface, but he's definitely.
Why you say Ricky Steamboat? That's a new one.
All right, because so I may be 34 and stuff like that. So the age was not my era, but you do go back and you do watch stuff, right? This man had never had one bad bone in his body. The whole locker room loved this nigga. Like, no matter what like he can do nothing to fuck wrong, right? He was the pure-breeded babyface that introduced the wife and the son into his character and be like, I'm fighting for not just for the fans, I'm fighting for my family speech. That was the very beginning of that. And when he faced other heels, the heels made him look like a fucking superstar. Yeah. Especially Ric Flair.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was talking about that during the pay-per-view.
But what does that make him a super babyface though?
A super big. Well, basically,
no,
like how
they're saying
it's
stupid.
Like how you would say about Ray, he would never turn heel, right? I understand that. But didn't he? But wait. But didn't Rey Mysterio turn heel once in WCW after taking off the mask?
Yeah, he did.
So how can you say that he was really a face?
Animals.
Yeah, it was actually fun. No. It's unfortunate because he never talks about it. He always treats it like it was like this awful time.
Like it never happened.
Because he didn't want to take off he was adamant about not taking off.
Yeah, he was adamant about taking off the mask.
Right.
But WCW forced his hand to do it.
And you know what? I'll give Russo this. I'll give Russo this. Russo could be a racist, but I'll give him this. When Ray and Hoovy, when they lost the mask, they got more over. They did.
They did.
But that was Bischoff, not Russo.
That wasn't Russo. That was Bischoff's idea to do that.
Yeah, especially Hoovy. Yeah, because fucking Hoovy lost the mask facing Jericho in what, 98?
Yeah, you're right about Hoovy. Right, I'll give you that one.
No,
and fucking wasn't Nash booking when fucking Ray lost the mask?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
I am going to go to bat
before and after that.
Hold on. Let Blacksaw go ahead, Blacksaw.
Like I am going to go to bat for Sting, being the stupidest babyface of all time, because Ric Flair turned on your ass twice. He was about to turn on your ass a third time, but WCW ran out of time for that shit.
If you leave me in the slightest, I will leave you for dead.
I would agree, bro.
Dead. And he turned on him anyway. Like, you were such a goofy.
I would agree, but I'm sorry. Ray surpassed him just a couple of weeks ago.
How?
We already talked about it. He saw a segment of his partner turning on him.
The betrayal was while
the guy was
in
the ring.
Yeah, I mean, in Sting's defense, though, he only got betrayed by the same guy, but Ray got betrayed 7 times.
Right?
Yeah, right. But Ray
more than the same guy. He got betrayed on by Hogan.
I don't care. Ray never wore a mask to hide himself as Rey Mysterio. So fucking Sting is the dumbest babyface. Oh my god, who's under the Sting mask?
Who's like,
it's Sting.
Why are you wearing the mask? You fucking mongoloid.
Exactly, Sting is number 1.
What are you doing? This dude took off a mask and had his face paint still on. Like, yo, check that dude's mental health, please.
The best segment TNA ever did was that one time RVD got jumped by Sting wearing a Sting mask.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
I'll tell you this. If Dragon Lee turned on Ray, I'll be like, okay, he's number 1.
Yo, what happened to Dragon
Now that you said that, now it might happen.
So I don't know what the fuck happened. Like he can't. It's like an AR Fox situation or what? Because every time he's about to have a fucking pay-per-view match, he gets taken out the day before.
That shit bogus as fuck. You know he's gonna lose to Carlito. We all know he's gonna lose to Carlito. Carlito can't afford to lose, but Dragon Lee can.
That's why he's probably gonna fight Dragon Lee first.
Because what was the first pay-per-view he got taken out of?
If I'm Carlito, I get on my phone, I call Epico and Primo and try to figure something out, man. Let's get one last payday.
No more stables, please.
Yeah, let's not do that. No Epico and Primo.
Yeah,
everybody's in a fucking stable. I swear to God, it's gonna be a referee stable next.
WWE got way too many factions.
Call that the Union.
AEW got every fucking wrestling company got a fucking stable. That shit. That's just
what was great? You know what was great about the Union? The Union only existed for like 2 weeks, but everybody remembers the thing.
Yo, you know what? Good point.
I forgot to. Damn. Fuck. I was like, well, like 98, 99, that shit happened?
Yeah, that shit was like a 2-week action.
That's because the 2x4 is always over.
I'm telling you the
greatest. Exactly.
I'm telling you the greatest thing about Two Cold Scorpio was that music video in WCW.
Oh yeah.
That fucking music video.
Mr. Funkadelic himself.
That dude was so far ahead of his time.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Like if you would have came out like 20 years before, I know.
Working in the indie shows.
If his prime,
I knocked down my damn light. Excuse me.
I saw him live like 3 years ago, I think.
Like if his prime was right now, Tuco Scorpio would be the greatest babyface of all time.
I don't know about the babyface part, but he would definitely be fucking over his spot.
His fucking moveset, he'll be a great babyface.
Yeah, he'll be a great babyface.
He's definitely on my he's on my Mount Rushmore of pioneers in professional wrestling for sure.
Thanks for the likes. Let's keep cooking. Appreciate y'all, B. Word up.
Like, did he have a 640 that's better than Ricochet's 640?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other thing he used to do,
he's like 240 fucking pounds too.
The other thing he used to do, like the little finger twirl to let the fans know he was about to do a move. He got the fans involved with his high spots, which is always good.
He would do,
and he's still doing the high spots. It's crazy. He's still doing them.
Yep.
Well, God bless that man.
Like
dead ass.
Like I saw RVD in a fucking house show, and I felt sad for him.
I would say Too Cold is a good example of right guy, wrong time. Because when he was in his prime like when wrestling had like cooled off. Like because people don't know, like when he was in ECW, there was a period like where he was with Sandman, no relation. And they had all the gold.
Yep. they were the tag champs. He had the TV title, and Sandman was world champ. Yeah.
Right. But that was before like ECW became like the cool, like trendy thing at that time. And when he was in WCW,
it was right around that time where it got hot.
Yeah, but they weren't like
you had Raven
like the crazy ECW yet, you know?
Nah, because the Rottens already had their feud, so it was right over getting there.
So quick question, Toph.
Yeah.
Do you think that Roderick Strong is kind of like Too Cold, being in the wrong place, wrong time?
Nah.
I think
he's in the right place, right time.
I think Roddy could have been good in early Ruthless Aggression WWE with guys like
I don't think so.
He would have been on Velocity. So. He would have been on Velocity, dude.
He definitely would. I wouldn't be surprised if he was on Velocity. He probably was there.
I think in recent years he's shown to have a little bit of personality. He can be goofy when he wants to be.
Before NXT, bro, before NXT, Roderick Strong, the last time Roderick Strong was in WWE, he was a enhancement against Kurt Angle in a match.
Yeah,
right. Wasn't he on Jacked or some shit like that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Wait, we gotta get our.
That's the one that had Hurricane and AJ, right?
Wait, we gotta get our no Diddy.
Hold on, Black Hall was trying to say something. We could barely hear you, Black Hall. You probably gotta turn your Go ahead, say something now, Black Hall.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were trying to talk. Okay, my bad.
No, but I'm talking about him at ROH. So, like when he became a star at ROH, everybody was already gone.
KO
was gone.
Right. Yeah.
KO was gone. Sammy was gone.
He's the
Hero was gone. Claudio was gone.
He's the Just Incredible of Ring of Honor. I always love that name. That's just incredible.
That was my guy.
Now he was fire on ECW, but jeez,
how they treated ECW at TNA was a fucking crime. Was a fucking crime of humanity.
No, to me, that's when they lost their identity. Like they were just bringing in randoms. No signing dudes that would just pass their prime. It was WCW all over again.
And you know when TNA died, right?
When Hogan arrived?
No. When Hogan left and Dixie Carter's holding him by the fucking leg, begging him to come back, and he fucking leaves.
That was so embarrassing.
And he legit leads. Like I could understand if he's coming back or something like that.
And you can tell that to be the last thing. You can tell that was Hogan because in Hogan's mind, he's like, how can I leave but make myself look good? Like even in departure, he still couldn't like leave in a way that made it look neutral. Like he had to look like the bigger guy on his way out. Like, man, fuck Hogan. Fuck him.
Exactly. Fuck off Hogan.
She was acting like he stole her purse.
I'm like,
when they had her get fucking physical with the Dudleys.
I knew it was over. I knew it was over when Hogan and Bischoff came in. If you can find it, you can find like episodes of Impact, like it had been leaked. You know how dirt sheets are. It had been leaked that Hogan and Bischoff were coming in, and you can find like episodes of Impact in like 2009, like during the Impact Zone, where the fans were chanting "Fuck Hulk Hogan." Fuck Hulk Hogan. They were chanting that, and they had to edit out.
Bro,
because they had the whole thing with Jarrett before.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
now you guys
remember that shit? Bring back six sides. Clap, 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 clap. Bring back six sides.
Like I knew Bret Hart was fucked. The second Bret Hart said, I'm a Hulkamaniac. Like, yeah, you're fucked.
Nah, but now you see why I can't stand Eric Bischoff. I'm like, bro, you talk all this shit about AEW on your podcast, but like, bro, you killed 2 wrestling promotions in a span of a decade.
He machine gun.
I don't think anybody
machine gun WCW. He fucking bazooka TNA.
You
turn him into a fucking indie.
Like between Bischoff and Jeff Jarrett, y'all both are fucking idiots. Like
that's crazy.
You ain't never lie. Well, yo, since you had Blackheart, because I remember you was doing the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake breakdown when it comes to the beef and all that. Did you hear that goofy shit on Questlove and did you hear that goofy shit that Questlove and Russell Simmons talking about, saying like this is not healthy for the culture in layman's terms?
They're old school hip hop though. I think about the time that they grew up.
This is hip hop is based on competition,
right?
Look, I mean, and for other people outside, I mean, for people outside, inside, but they're not in that parameter of where rappers or artists are actually out there getting into beats for whatever God knows the fucking reason, and it just translates into music because that's to them that's the only profitable way. You know what I mean? So for like this whole thing, technically, I mean, I don't want to sound biased here. I was never a Drake fan from day one anyway. Just to see that fucking persona and just looking at the evolution of this man in like from the Degrassi television show to where we get to where we at right now.
This dude had the same.
You can tell this one man changed the whole culture for men everywhere. The masculinity of men to the point where that like some things that like you do is not acceptable anymore. What people like me that grew up the old school way believe in like people like Kendrick, where you know your morals, your morality, your perspective of life is what's going to make you who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in a way, 2 different musics is pushing out 2 different ways to 2 different audiences. Which one do you choose?
No, but if you think about it though, like if you truly think about it, Russell Simmons and Questlove, like they were a part of 80s hip hop when there was no such thing as a beef. Beef didn't really rise to the 90s.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
I'll give you Russell.
We're not going to do that.
But Questlove ain't that old.
You know why we're not going to do that? Because Questlove,
but it never went as far as the extent to when it got violent, like the NWA beef. That's when it started turning violent.
But here's the thing, right? Questlove was a part of the whole takeover shit with Jay-Z. He played the drums and all that shit too. He played the war drums.
Right.
Russell Simmons was an advocate. He was an advocate when it came to free speech. Russell Simmons was an advocate when it came to free speech, when it came to hip hop and rap and all that. And let's really be real. Kendrick Lamar and Drake is not going into no damn streets busting no damn guns. Let's stop it. We not like it's not going that far.
Does anybody else not feel?
It's
does
the
anybody
battle
else
for the
feel
culture.
that it's kind of weird?
It's the battle for the culture is what it is.
Now?
I just think, me personally, I just think that they just caping for Drake. Motherfuckers constantly caping for Drake. Like, what about the shit that Drake has done?
Bro, Drake lost this battle to
definitely. And that's why everybody coming out the woodworks like, yo, don't do this, please.
No. You know what I say to the fans out there? Kendrick, fucking snap his motherfucking neck. Don't let the fuck up. Don't stop. For what?
Keep your foot on his neck.
Keep your foot on the motherfucker's neck. This is a war. Once you bring wife and kids involved into this shit, game the fuck over.
Yeah.
That's like meeting this nigga over here. If he would have said something about, God knows what, bro, it doesn't take long for me to get out there from Boston to New York. It can turn like that once you get other people that's not involved in it involved. And that's how the nature of hip hop is born and how it's been manifested itself for nearly 45 years.
Well, it's healthy competition.
It's a healthy competition until you get personal. Until you get really personal, that it
but I thought it was gonna. That shit is over.
This may not make any sense. I always think of with the Drake and Kendrick thing. I think of that story. Rest in peace, New Jack. That New Jack told about Taz all those years ago, where RVD told Taz to pick a hand. And then New Jack said, look, bro, like, so New Jack's talking to RVD. He's like, you may know jujitsu and all that, but like, if you slap me or if you spit on me, like, we going at it for real. Like, so because New Jack was basically saying, like, I'll get my ass kicked, but I'm not just gonna stand there and like let you disrespect me. So in reference to what you guys are saying, that's some, like, if you're gonna attack someone's music or say, oh, he's fake or whatever, that's one thing. But when you get personal, like, yeah, the gloves come off. So really, this whole thing just exposed Drake is just not that guy. I mean, he never was that guy, but this just confirmed.
He never was that guy. Right. I can't get behind the person that has his own set of Ghost Riders and then make it seem on camera that he writes his own shit, which is false.
But to me, you know what the problem was with Drake? Everybody was feeding this dude's ego after that Meek Mill shit. And ever since then, he's been having this ego trip that he could go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Didn't Meek Mill not do a fucking thing with so many different artists?
He went up against Pusha T, got exposed. Now he's up against Kendrick and got closed casket. Come on now.
He got checkmate.
He got Pusha T checkmate. Pusha T checkmate. Kendrick closed his casket.
No. He got Enter Sandman by Kendrick.
Yeah.
All game over.
Yeah, game over.
We already knew he wasn't that guy. This just confirmed it. So,
man, Drake, just don't get in any more rap beefs. Stick to the melodies and you'll be fine.
He's the culture vulture. That's really what the fuck it is. Let's just be blunt with
nice.
It.
I've never heard anyone say that about it before.
Industry plants.
Sorry. Just let him stick to that baby making music and he's good.
Yeah. Looking back on it, everybody should have listened to DMX when he said, I don't like his face.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. DMX had the right idea about Drake looking back on it. Shit.
Like just like some real dudes. DMX, New Jack, like they've always been real dudes.
I believe that.
The most traumatized people are the most realest people out there.
Usually the realest people are.
I just personally never trusted him. I remember a couple of years ago. Well, actually, it was more than a couple of years ago. He did. Didn't he take some unused lyrics from like an unreleased Aaliyah song, and then like he merged it like with some of his own music? And I believe he did not get anyone's
Drake did
approval. He never got anyone's approval. He didn't get the approval from like Aaliyah's family. He didn't talk to anyone that knew her, like Missy or like Timbaland or anyone like that. Drake.
Oh.
Yeah. So ever since then, I was like, yeah, I don't trust this dude.
Like about New Jack, the second I knew that New Jack was real was what he did to Vic Grimes when he pushed him off the scaffolding and not give a fuck where he landed.
Bro, that scaffold match was fucking deadly, man. I thought somebody died in that shit.
Shit, he could have died. He could have died. He
speaking of which,
or he landed right outside the ring.
Remember people when they used to try to pass that off as the Owen Hart shit?
Like my brain was literally leaking out of my fucking nose.
Technically, it would technically be death on camera.
That's what New Jack basically told everybody. Yeah, my brain was leaking out of my nose.
Yeah, that's going to be death.
If I don't
that's like a manslaughter charge right there.
Easily, especially when he tased them.
Before that,
like if I don't kill you, there's something wrong.
Yeah,
with me.
if you notice wrestling
if you're
promotions
not breathing for like,
they don't do scaffold matches anymore because you can't control that shit. So
yeah, it was a dumb idea. Period.
Nor should they. It was a stupid. It was a crazy concept. Like when I saw that scaffold match, I'm like, bro, you're lucky you hit those tables before you hit out the side of the ring because you'd be dead.
Especially the early ones with like the Road Warriors, where that thing is like wobbling and shit.
Yeah, that was a thin piece of plywood they were fighting.
Yeah,
that was a weak ass construction job.
Then when New Jack did to Mass Transit when he said, "I don't care if this motherfucker dies," I'm like, "Oh God!"
Saying this shit right in front of the camera, I'm like, "Oh."
like oh God!
Like you technically was about to, you technically got away with murder twice. No,
it's more than that. Like three times. Shit.
My fault. Like
because you got the old boy in Florida.
Then when you beat that 6-year-old man almost to death. Then I was thinking, like, who hurt you? Which person hurt you this badly to whoop somebody's ass?
His mom.
To the point where you almost killed 3 people. Like, who hurt you?
Didn't he have some like childhood trauma with his father or some shit?
His father, his mother.
Probably.
Yeah, it's all documented in Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
Like, especially when he did some Mass Transit. Good Lord.
And you got the fact he did some bounty hunting and shit.
Yeah, he was a bounty hunter, definitely.
For sure.
Like Razor did some fucked up shit, but Razor was at least remorseful about the fucked up shit he did.
Right, but he wasn't on that bounty hunter fucking on the clock, like staying up for fucking days and shit.
Catching one person.
Yeah, New Jack, he rarely had remorse for anybody, but I guess Jim Cornette, I guess you could say.
I'm shocked New Jack wasn't on that Southern Justice.
Maybe
him,
Heyman, some of the ECW alumni and stuff like that, maybe.
Right.
We said, OJ, good work. I was like, oh, good Lord.
Oh, man.
As long as you're not an idiot, he's fine.
Yeah, man, he played it off because he's in the environment where it was racist around him. So he's like, you know what, I'm gonna use this shit. I'm gonna use it to the captain's advantage. He's like, you know,
money over it, right?
Hell yeah, especially at that time period. So he was smart.
I was surprised New Jack lived as long as he did.
Yeah, how old was he when he had passed?
Like 60?
Yeah,
wow, he lived like when it comes to his life, he definitely lived a long life when it comes to his life.
Because he was old when he started.
I mean, my gosh. And then, like, I think it was what was the music he came out to? I'm trying to think.
Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, Natural Born Killers. I was all like, oh god.
Which they never owned the license to, which is the most badass thing about New Jack.
Where ECW will always be stealing.
And they just looped that shit, not giving a fuck.
And
that's why I've always told any younger wrestling fans out there that want to get into ECW, like, yeah, you have access to it on the network or the Peacock, but like it's not the same. Like you have to watch it with the original music that they had.
Even then, it's not the same.
Yeah, I'll never forget about that. I'll never forget about that clip that you had posted in the group chat with Stone Cold's Peacock version of his interest music.
Oh, the Death Rebel. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Them Death Rebel dudes, man. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them dudes. I don't know, like if they have a gun to their head or are they stuck in some factory. That's like some of the worst music I've ever heard. Ever.
Like the thing about
I like the Jey Uso shit.
Yeah.
Like, the thing about New Jack's Natural Born Killers.
Well, that's them, right? So
Death Rebel has some good songs, but not all.
Like the thing about New Jack's Natural Born Killers,
I see you.
Natural Born Killers will be playing
somebody in the background.
I got somebody backstage.
Oh, my man Warren.
Warren, what it do though? What's good?
What's going on? What's going on?
Batman. What up, my nigga?
What up, man? All right.
It was giddy.
See y'all talking about New Jack.
We
Definitely.
We've been talking about a lot of shit since I've been
talking about a lot of shit. Like,
yeah, we bouncing around a lot.
I know about 4 people that were personally trained.
Like natural born killers would literally be playing while he's whooping your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I got stories on that part, behind the curtain part, and some other things like that. But I mean, New Jack.
Talk your shit.
Well, I mean, y'all have been praising New Jack, so I mean, I got 2 perspectives on this. The whole
man,
thing.
look, it's no tribalism here. Talk your shit.
No. So I had about 4 guys that have been trained by New Jack, and I remember guys were telling me they were bumping off like ground, like literally ground, not in a ring or anything like that. New Jack said, if you can bump in the ground, then you earned your right to be in a ring.
Jesus.
So yeah, New Jack was literally pretty ruthless when it comes to a trainer's perception. But
did he at least bump on the ground? Did he show himself bumping on the ground to his students?
I doubt that.
They crazy. They fucking crazy. I'd be like, no, I wanted to see you do that.
I know you listen to countless stories where people have told you, like, you go to a training school and they just literally go to destroy you so you don't come back. That is a true
I heard about that. I heard about that.
So,
yeah, that's definitely old school right there.
It was really tough to get in the business when it came to a wrestling school because you had to find a legitimate one that, they were in WWE. Oh, yeah, they were in WCW, but you need to make sure you find one that is going to protect you to keep going because, I mean, you're forking out loads of money. You're having to make sure that's the legitimate spot you're over here throwing that money to because then at least you know, hey, at least I'm paying for it. I got it covered. I'm continuing it, and I'm actually going to be able to have a career in this other than, such and such, I paid him twice, and he's fled the state. I don't know where he's at now, which I heard New Jack's done that twice. You got to pay
your hospital bills after he done brutalized your body.
That's how Hogan got his break, literally.
Oh, Hogan broke both knees. Broke both knees before he got into the wrestling business.
Which is why you can't blame these guys for leaving. You want me to put myself through barbed wire and broken glass for free? No, thank you.
I never understood. I never understood the fans. I never understood.
I'm a pro wrestler. And I ain't doing that.
Give me one second.
Yeah,
Give me 1 second.
Oh, nice.
Give me 1 second. I never understood when fans would call certain wrestlers sellouts for going into Hollywood and making movies. I'm like, what do you want them to do? Die?
Because they don't know what the aspect of being in a ring and that whole nostalgia of that play standpoint. Because they're looking at it as, this is just a showmanship thing. This anybody can do it. It's on a trampoline, stuff like that. So I believe that before I got into it as well.
Yeah, that's definitely that canvas is nothing like no damn trampoline. That shit hurts.
You said you're a professional wrestler. Would you like to advertise where we can see
you? What's up?
You said that you
want to advertise your company.
Yeah.
Monday, let's go tonight.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of noise going on. Wait, let's slow down because there's a lot of noise going on in the background. I want to make sure everybody gets heard properly.
There's kids in the background, I think.
You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure everybody get heard properly. You know what I'm saying?
Caitlin's calling you to do the resume with you tonight.
Okay.
I will.
Okay, yeah, he had muted himself real quick. But when he pulled back up, is that his podcast right there? Let's see. This is his podcast right here, Black Hawk.
Buzzing with Marlo's. Yeah, his podcast is Buzzing with Marlo. It's on YouTube. You got Spotify and everything else. It's like everyone else does. And he be on Last Week of Wrestling with us on Sundays at 10. Check him out and shit like that. He still wrestles to this current day. He still does DCCW down there in Georgia, I believe.
Nice.
He might be doing a couple other companies.
That's around your area, Toph. There you go.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to do
Florida. I think he goes to Florida to do shows. Georgia. You might have to ask him when he comes back. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Stand-up dude, does interviews, fatherhood, you know what I'm saying? Like he's cool. You know, it's one of a kind, man. That's my boy.
Nice.
Yeah, I was plugging your podcast, my dude. That's how I put you on a solo.
That's my character right there. So he goes by the American Prodigy. So
you want to show?
Nice,
Okay,
nice,
okay. Let
nice.
me. I'm gonna pull you up again. Hold on.
Yeah, man, my fault. I was
there's the character, and then this is the podcast. So Buzzing with Marlo. We've been going on for 5 years now. So I mean,
No,
it's been a growing pain. Obviously, I started around COVID years and stuff like that. I got into podcasting based off of pro wrestling because that was it actually helped me continue on in pro wrestling because I mean wrestling in barns and bingo halls and stuff like that, you kind of get discouraged, you know, in that mentality. Especially I remember my first show when I was outside of my preliminary promotion at the
This
time.
turned into an interview out of nowhere. Well, we here for it. Go ahead.
No. It gets funny because like this is where you get respect for the indies and obviously the bigger ups too. Because
that's one thing. Before you continue on, we definitely respect the indies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
We definitely respect you guys.
I've got some funny stories about this one. So my first one, I'm watching WrestleMania. I'm getting excited about a certain show, getting ready to rail. And then I get to this place called Lugwood, Georgia. And literally, it's a freaking barn. A barn for an independent show. And on the card is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And we had a 6-man scramble for my title at the time. And like I said,
what was the name of the title? What was the name of the title?
It was the Alternative Championship. It's basically kind of like a lightweight, super heavyweight type scenario. You know, that they were still weeing into what kind of title a middleweight champion could be, basically.
Right.
And it was basically we got Cody on the card, and we only drew like 10 people in this whole area.
Wow.
And it was so funny because we did this match, and I'm thinking Cody ain't gonna do nothing. Like, you know, guys from the higher ups, they're probably gonna do like 2 moves, get the crowd pop, and then that's it, right? No. Cody wrestled exactly how you would see him wrestle on a WrestleMania and everything like that in front of 10 people. And that was just something like I had ultimate respect regarding with everything.
I can believe that.
And into the independence as itself, because I asked Cody, I was like, hey, I know this is probably not like what you were expecting. He said, no, I'm here to learn pro wrestling like all y'all. And that was something I got major respect from him in the indies.
I could believe that.
I
definitely believe that. Yeah.
That's definitely
a nice story.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Because we all can agree that when it comes to wrestling, Cody is very passionate.
Cody's a lifer.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, he means he's the American Dream's kid.
Real cool dude, man. Real cool dude.
Yeah.
I joke with it, man. That's why I got the utmost respect for this guy, because he came to a barnyard in a limousine type Hummer wearing the pink suit coming out in a barn. And let me tell you, it wasn't the well-protected barn either. So you're having to watch your footing because obviously you know what's around there and stuff like that. And I said 10 people in this building.
Stepping in doo-doo.
10 people in this building, bro. It was really interesting. So like that was where I learned. I was like, all right, I'm fully into the independent wrestling now.
That's what's up, man. Awesome story.
That's awesome, dude.
That is awesome, man. Like around here, we always call Cody Black.
That's always been the running joke.
Oh yeah, that's how you know, like, you know, the wrestlers who, you know, are just in there for the money.
Man, we had a joke because Cody. I joked with Cody. I said if he ever had like broke his neck, could I call dibs on his wife? And he said I called dibs on yours. And I was like, well, shit, all right.
Yeah, y'all about to have a whole damn. You know what? Let me shut up.
But that's how you know. That's how you know the wrestlers who actually like love the business and those who are just in it for the money. Because I know you talked about it a long time ago, saying, man, for me, the moment when I knew that like this guy's got something was a number of years back on Lucha Underground, you know, Swerve and Killshot as he was called back then. He had some type, I forgot what the match was, but he had some crazy match with AR Fox, and it was like
it's
like Glass and Barb. They did like they basically killed each other, but from what I remember,
Underground was fire.
From what I remember,
AR
it was
Fox
like
is
one of
such a
the
stand-up
smallest Lucha Underground crowds. I think they had like maybe 100 people, but they still went out there and killed. And I was like, wow, like these two
It's
guys
all about the
are
passion.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what made me start feeling Chelsea Green. Like Chelsea Green was beasting in Lucha Underground.
Yo,
like, oh
Lucha
yeah,
Underground. Yeah, I miss
that
Lucha
when she was the crazy chick.
Like the first indie show, the first
Hot
indie show
mess.
I ever,
Yeah,
the first indie show I ever saw, I think I was 20. And like, I went
guys,
to a
I
PWG
apologize. I
show.
gotta get off real quick. I gotta do daddy duty.
Nah, you good. You
do your
good,
thing,
man.
man. You good? Thanks for start
good,
pulling
my
up.
guy. Like
Welcome to the show.
listen, just want to let y'all know, like we here every Tuesday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. B, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we'll definitely set something up, man. Obviously, you know, me and Blackheart, we do our thing last week of wrestling, and of course, we do the After Dark on Mondays. So definitely, we'll definitely set something up.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely gonna chop it up, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up over there when I get free, and we're gonna go from there.
I will too.
All right, man. All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, have a good one.
No, but like I went to like this PWG show when I was like 20. And
nice.
And like it was in Long Beach. And I was like sitting there, I was like, this is like WWE. And like I saw Sami Zayn and like I instantly became a fan. This is when he was El Generico.
Yeah.
And like I instantly became a fan of El Generico that day because I think I saw him wrestle like 3 times in one night. I was like
oh, it's Ebola.
The craziest thing about PWG, this is great. We never actually talked about PWG here on the roundtable for any listeners out there. Back in the day, PWG shows were notorious for how difficult it was to get a ticket just to go to one show. And the craziest story of that was one time Brad Pitt, of all people, I guess he's a wrestling fan, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie tried to get a ticket and they were turned down. Like not even they could get a ticket to it. But guess who did get a ticket?
That gotta be Cap. What?
No. They tried to get a ticket to a PWG show and they couldn't get in. But then the fucking Topanga chick from Boy Meets World,
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
she got in because she took a picture of Leo Rush because she's
her
and Leo good friends.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember, I remember seeing El Generico, KO, and like I was hoping those two people will get into WWE or like get into like a really big show. Like I was hoping that they'll get into TNA or like I was hoping that they would get into WWE because like I saw true talent in those
that was like the first time I saw Claudio. I was like, this guy's a fucking star.
Just about everybody who's been anybody in like modern day WWE or AEW at some point
went through PWG.
They were in PWG. The first time I saw Ricochet was in PWG, and he had a comedy match with Omega. Omega was Stone Cold, and Ricochet was The Rock, and they emulated a WrestleMania match. And I was like, these guys are funny. I thought it was a comedy. Well, it was a comedy match, but I didn't realize that they were actually like professional wrestlers. You know, so I was like, wow, like these guys are really good.
But yeah, first time I saw Ricochet, he had long fucking hair.
Oh yeah,
I think the first time I watched Ricochet, like I didn't even know Ricochet was Prince Puma. That's number one. But the first
you can't
time
talk about a tattoo.
What was it? Dragon Gate USA.
Well, I wasn't really like familiar with him. That was Lucha Underground. I wasn't really familiar with him. Like when I really got familiar with him was online when he went up against I think it was Ospreay. Was it Ospreay?
Yeah.
Zack Sabre.
It was Ospreay.
Oh, no, it was Ospreay. Yeah, when they had that big old thing when they did the flips and they did
right.
They did the Tebow shit at the end.
That's why I was like, oh shit! Like it just reminded me of a video game.
Mm-hmm. That's where they had the big old thing where Vader was saying, "This is not wrestling," and
we love you, Vader.
Right, right.
We all know Vader in his prime would have probably broke both of them in half.
Since we're talking wholesome stories, especially after that final episode of the most recent Dark Side of the Ring. I know we're like on this.
Yeah,
like,
let's talk about Dark Side before we get up out of here.
Yeah,
What's up?
Yeah. That last episode basically turned into like a fuck Vince McMahon episode, like the last 10 minutes.
Yo, you noticed that shit, right?
Yeah, I did.
It's like they low-key just like let's throw some shots at. It was perfectly edited how they did that.
And Ole's son sounds just like him too.
Right. I just wanted to just sort of get like I know like he's a piece of shit and he's gone and stuff.
Yeah, Black Hawk. We were smoking on that Ole pack when he was up out of here. Well, I smoked on it.
I'll give Vince one cool thing. To this day in my room, I still have WrestleMania 12 on VHS and DVD. It was the first ever WWF pay-per-view I ever purchased. Back then, if you pre-ordered it, they gave you like a bonus VHS tape, like a behind-the-scenes looking shit. And one of the first sort of outside of kayfabe shit I saw, if you remember that night when Shawn fought Brett, Shawn descended from the rafters using, the little catapult thing.
Yeah.
Right. That was Vince's idea. Line. Yeah, the zip line, right. That was Vince's idea. And Shawn was like, hell no. And then Vince was like, I'll do it. And he did it. Like, you can actually find footage
I saw
Vince
that.
doing it.
Yeah, Vince got guts. Like, that's one thing.
Yeah, he's wearing like a fucking a jumpsuit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing that Vince said in the tape, I will never forget. I will remember this until the day I die. He said, I'll never ask my talent to do something that I wouldn't do. And he did it. And he did it.
Right.
I was like,
exactly when he was teaching Gronkowski and shit.
Celebrities too. He did it for celebrities too. I remember when Gronkowski was in the whole performance center thing, and how he had to take like the diver set like that. They showed like behind the scenes clips, and then like he actually did it himself. They showed Gronk. I'm like, yo, watch me and see see where I land, see how far that like you go back, and then because like you're taller, you might have to be like this. Right. And then he actually did it. So I'm like, yo. He's not going to lead to someone that he don't see himself doing himself.
Yep. Like the greatest. I remember that got awful bump he took off the cage with Austin.
The greatest fucking Vince. Oh yeah. The greatest fuck you Vince moment of all time was when Nails almost choked him out.
Oh
damn.
Oh man.
I'm like Nails would have probably legit killed him.
But I will miss that part of
episode
Vince.
with the Black Saturday episode. That was a good episode, B.
Yeah.
Like this season has been good. This whole season has been good.
Yeah.
That's when at a time period where when territories and how wrestling was back then was a serious business. And I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm saving that for Sunday too. It's just how Vince came in was kind of like capitalism versus like the anti-establishment kind of like order of things. And this is what we're getting right now with Kendrick and Drake, which is how I see this thing. Ole represents the traditional old school morality values. Vince is all about the corporate money and the capitalism industry. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
That's an interesting take right there. Like basically, you think it's the equivalent because Kendrick, he represents morals and values when Drake represents commercialism.
Indeed, yes, I do. I truly because after I watched it, and it was right after I had just got listening to all them tracks, right? So as I'm watching the episode, I'm like, wait a minute, this is kind of like Kendrick versus Drake right here. Think about it. You put them in the real reality right here, right now. This is them. But now it's the opposite. It's like now the conscience is really like, yo, we're seeing what the fuck's been going on, but no one's really been afraid to talk about it. Now someone actually got the balls to actually fucking saying that everyone's speaking about it.
Noah Kendrick.
It only takes one leader, one person to lead an army.
Noah Kendrick told Drake, life sucks.
Like you die.
Genetic jackhammer.
Good shit, man. But let's get up out of here,
but
B.
Kendrick,
but
Kendrick, don't let your foot off the nigga's neck. Kill him.
Fatality.
Fatality his ass.
Man, you on that Uncle Ruckus shit. Hang him now.
Don't trust those new niggas.
That would only be the one time. That would be the only one time I'll probably actually have to agree with that. Hang that beige nigga now. I got the rope right here.
You little half and half.
I got the rope. You're not even the real thing, man. You're right in the middle. You don't know who to go to.
That's a good thing. Warren fell back. This ain't a conversation for him right here. Like Warren fell back at the right time.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Nah, he a good dude though. Like, you know what I mean? That's what's up. That was a nice story though. I like that story. We all got that story when he at least he's seeing his hero and his hero didn't look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the rare story of meet your hero and he will treat you
right. And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
Before we get up out here, let Blackheart go ahead, plug your shit, my guy.
My guy, yes sir. You can find the network on YouTube. Basically that's like the main hub for us, and Apple Podcasts and the whole shebang bang. I don't want to name the whole goddamn list. You catch Black Archangels, the female version of us, the male version of Last Week of Wrestling tomorrow at 4 Eastern Standard Time. Wrestling Asylum tomorrow at 6 p.m. as well with a crazy duo, Eric the Joker and Christy Quinn. And Last Week of Wrestling Sunday night with the boys, myself, Big Mike, as you see, Warren, American Prodigy, he'll be there. E. Dukes, aka Mr. Blue Chew, and Godzilla himself, Uncle Fats. Let's see what kind of shenanigans that we're going to talk about on Last Week of Wrestling. Who knows?
Slow down. I want people to hear you properly. Slow down.
No, trust me, man. No, listen. People know how I talk. Trust me.
Okay.
Black Archangels at 6. Black Archangels at 4:00. Wrestling Time at 6. All on Saturday. Last Week of Wrestling Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Right here on YouTube.
Sounds like a plan, sir.
Sure. And thank you, Mr. Sandman, for watching with your platform.
Yeah, B. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure you pulling up. You won. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pulling up. Everybody pulling up. Ballet, Henny God, everybody. Much love to all of y'all, B. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep this shit popping. And see y'all again next Tuesday, B. We're gonna talk about some more King of the Ring shit or whatever might pop off this weekend. Who knows? 2024 been crazy, and I'm here for it.
And we're always something
going on in this wrestling world. So
we're not even in the summer yet.
We're barely in May. Motherfuckers are gonna die by December.
I hope not.
Damn.
Yeah, let's not say that in the wrestling world, man.
Jesus,
we lose a lot.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? I want motherfuckers to live, but enjoy the fuck shit too. That's what I want y'all to do also.
And shout outs to Kenny Omega. I hope the surgery goes well.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
Yeah,
prayers go out to Kenny Omega, man. That would take a light of shit, man. And I was a little cringy about him taking those gut shots from from the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
more cringy.
It was a little cringy. You know what I'm saying? Like chair shot to the stomach, like what are we doing?
More cringy than Tony Khan. Tony Khan is the ultimate cringe of that shit.
Yeah, but
that was terrible.
Yeah, but Tony Khan's not a wrestler though. He's not a guy.
That's true. But still, he took a flat back bump from a fucking gut punch.
He got fucking snipers from the gut punch.
You know what's funny? About that? Eric Bischoff did the same thing. So Eric Bischoff used to do the same thing.
But at least he sold it right.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
The gut punch when he got jackknifed?
Bischoff sold that jackknife perfectly.
He had no choice. He was getting it on the stage.
Yeah. It's not hard to just lay there and play dead after he got jackknife off the stage.
Exactly.
But Tony acted like he was dead from a gut punch.
He got sniped.
With a microphone on top of that. Like, boy, stop.
He got sniped. That's what happened.
At least
he got sniped with a microphone.
At least he was carried out. I'm like fucking. You know what? I'm gonna save that for later.
We didn't see that. All we saw was his daddy come in and it goes off the air.
Bruh, we talked about this already. I'm not talking about this shit after Rock was committed vehicle manslaughter by the NWO and he showed up the week after with taped ribs. Come on. This will never not make sense.
Right, but at least it's The Rock. Like,
that's a terrible excuse. That's no excuse. Dude, Hogan tried to kill you and you showed up with taped ribs. No.
Man, look, I don't care. The worst was the Giant, the Big Show, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, not even 5 minutes later.
A whole building. This dude
showed up 10 minutes later.
Yeah, like, yeah, how you doing? Like, nigga,
I'm winning the world title tonight, baby. Let's go.
That's that 95.
Let's get up out of here, man. I'm done with y'all, B. Let's get up out of here, yo.
That's that Kevin Sullivan shit right there.
Oh man, that's that Billy Corgan.
Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, wow.
Vortex.
Oh man, great conversation tonight. Yo, peace out, motherfuckers. I'm gonna play some tunes.
All right, see y'all Tuesday.
You already know. We're gonna play some tunes, get us up out of here the right way.
Salute, fellas.
All right. Play some tunes real quick. OTG. Yo, Saki, you're looking out for this one though. Word up. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. Same man's here, gotta throw the confetti. Gotta celebrate, fill the glass with Henny. Gotta show a groove by staying on the move. Annoy you like a pebble in your shoe. Never get a break, can't make the mistake. Got good choke like Mace in your face. Go out of state and fill my plate. You know I had to do that. I come in with the boo bab. I need me a new rag. Go get it from the blue jab. I used to have a new rag. Had to remove that. Nope, couldn't do that. I been that bad influence. Make you drink alcohol when you hear my music. Shot at the shot, can't take it, stop puking. Graduated from a human, now I'm a mutant. Beats just abuse it. Yup, I lose it. If Beats was a person, he'll have bruises. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. I got the King Kong palm balls like a nuclear bomb. Girls always like my charm. I'm a phenomenon. Set off the smoke alarm when I just spark the bomb. Never gonna keep it calm. Gotta drop exclusive songs. I've been the animal that was you when I played to do. You feeling yourself because you got a fan or two. Negro please, you still weak. Chop you in the dome and leave a crease. Beast from the east won't cease our feast. All you do is start trouble and call police. Start praying to God more than the priest. Cash my check, then buy some text. Slit your throat with a wing from a jet. Beware, prepare, you have nothing left. The threat from my opposition made you sweat. I ain't gonna say nothing, quiet as kept. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. That's what I'm talking about. Elbow dropping these whack cats out here, B. Saki was good, my dude. Hit him up, you know what I mean? Was goody, you know what I mean? Oz was goody. You know what I'm saying? Stacey Kenzie up in the building too. Early. Guess Swerve, OTG in the building. Yo, man, I'm done talking to y'all punks.
There's no man that can put me down.